Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Short boot, take it at the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And the drive begins with a run by Geis. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Back to the ground on first, it's Geis. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 11 at their 48-yard line.
Here we go. Chance, Husky. Squeeze, double. Whip. Watch the whip. Watch the shot. Check 1-3.
On second and 11 now. Haskins. Now he's forced out right. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And this one complete to Winton over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now Elliott. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. For Zeke, what a first 3 years he's had in the NFL. Last year, his second rushing title, 1,434 yards. Not as many as 1,631 that he had as a rookie, but still his yards per game average was the best in the National Football League. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll make this a 6-point game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Haskins looking to throw on first down. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. The Redskins with the football here to begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a second down coming up. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Here's Haskins. Josh Dotson's got it complete. Josh Dotson, 30, 10, 5, touchdown, Washington. Josh Doxson, 78 yards. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us, because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they have started to do so.
Those 3 words we hear a lot, stay the course. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. This is Elliott. And it's Reuben Foster in on the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down, a very solid gain on that play.
At the 37-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Elliott. Able to push his way through. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ryan Kerrigan racking up sack number 12 for him on the year.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Let's go, defense. Defense. Here we go, 47. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56. Hayward. You got nothing today. You got nothing. 26. 56. 26.
Here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ryan Kerrigan, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long.
47. Let's make them under. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. All right, T, let's turn. All right, T. 56.
Prescott from the gun. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the 1st down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Fielded just inside the 30. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Redskins will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is Geis. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Tackle there by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers of reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back. Now Haskins, 3rd and long. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now, give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, he bounced up after taking a sack and took a shot downfield. I think a lot of us thought maybe he'd run draw in that situation. Instead, tried to get it all back in one play.
Yeah, 3rd and long. Thought he needed the deep pass. Couldn't connect it.
Maybe he was hoping for a penalty downfield to give him the yardage they needed. Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I'm going back to you.
On 2nd down and 4. Prescott, throw left side, complete. That's Austin. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Watch twist, watch. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, line in. 47. 56 to Mike. 56. 26. 26.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Come on, done. 56, Mike, 56. 26.
To try again after the sack. Prescott, he'll let it fly. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 39 yards there, a big one.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great, let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Prescott down. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Troy Apke, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get the field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Now Haskins. And his throw is incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Josh Doxson. And that'll make it 3rd down.
My good friend, I'm just going to pose the question to you. Did that look like a pass that he should have thrown?
Now, the rookie probably needs to be a little bit more careful in these situations.
Yeah, that throw would turn him into a veteran quicker, but not in the way that he wants. He wants to learn his lessons by making good throws, not throws like that.
Now Haskins to throw it. Jordan Reed has it. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Paul Richardson there, and it's third down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. The final two quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. On second and 9, Prescott eluding the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's third and long.
We're going to 54. 56. Mike's 56. Yo. 56 is mine. 56 is mine.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Ryan Anderson in there to get him. And on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. That's taking it around the 40. We'll call that a 49-yard punt, but a net of just 39 following the 10-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Haskins and the Redskins come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9. Haskins, he finds his target. It's Matthews. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
And it's third down.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
Alert 3. He's checking. Crash. Switch.
They'll try and get it with Geis, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And he hits his man, Matthews. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Haskins to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Mike's 54. Mike home. It's been a long day for you. Mike's 5. Hey. Mike's 5-4. Watch the tackle.
Looking to throw, Haskins. That's going to be caught by Richardson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 25 yards there on the catch and run. On first down, Thompson. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Leighton Vander Esch, 3rd in the NFL in tackles as a rookie last year, there on the stop.
2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Haskins to throw on 2nd down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there, so that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Hey, kill! 57, 56, 26.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, standing right on his own 5-yard line. Taken from just outside the 30. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. A check of the scoreboard there in the 3rd in Baltimore. No problem for the Steelers. They have opened that lead up a bit further. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Back now in Arlington. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Back now in Arlington. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. After the sack on first down, Haskins, he's going to air one out. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Last year, Dak Prescott had 3 fourth-quarter comebacks, and he's in search of another one right now. Flushed out right. Connects here with the tight end, Blake Jarwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Anderson has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Mike's 56. Mike's 56. What we got? What we got? What we got? 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. That's
26. 26.
To throw is Prescott. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught at the 20. That is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they now sit just a 2-point conversion away from tying this game up in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
We're going to 52.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. You ain't doing nothing, Dad. You ain't doing nothing.
Here we go, 46.
Right there. 54. Right there.
26. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. 2nd down, Haskins. Throw left side is complete to Reed. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st down, Washington.
Haskins now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now. Haskins on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Now it's Haskins. And he's going to go down again. Tyrone Crawford, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. He's going to air one out. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And that one results in 35 yards.
1st down.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Geis. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. On 2nd down, here's Haskins. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to let it go. It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 32 on the play.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Two minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger. Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now it's Haskins. He's got it. And they will not go quietly as we are back to a 2-score game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Push him back. Push him back. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch.
Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Troy Apke, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December.
Season of giving.
Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check, 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 check. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Right.
Now after the turnover, here's Haskins. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here we go with Haskins. Flush to his right. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready. 15 on it. 15 on it. I got you. Check, Nick.
Geis going right. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Darius Geis with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This will be taken in at the 1. Twisting away. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Prescott now 11 of 16 through the air. It's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time. Prescott from the gun. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
47.
56. Mike's 56.
Prescott yet again. Going right side, he has Witten. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
That's another Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Mike 54. Here we go, 46, 46.
Right there.
Done.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Go. Get out there.
54 is Mike.
Swear. Hey.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Here it comes.
From the red zone now, Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. Cooper was the intended target. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So hail to the Redskins as they get the victory here. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took